Well,
Fuck or bugger.
shit. Mike, you prick!
Oh,
You fucked
fuck's
it!
sake.
What would Dave the Diver think?
Horror.
Exactly. And you would upset Dave like this.
Horror.
But, speaking of Dave the Diver, is this real or fake?
Unlike Dave the Diver, I think this is it's fake.
Unlike Dave the Diver, so Dave the Diver is real.
Dave the Diver is real. Yes, Dave
Right,
the Diver is
okay.
very real. I think this is fake.
Are you sure?
No, but it's what I'm going to go with. It's what I'm going to go with.
You went in with such force.
And I was
Like,
so
you
wrong.
went in with such force that it
Such
was
conviction.
real.
Such conviction. I think it's fake.
You're correct. It is fake.
Way. So what initially did it was like I was looking at the person and the person looks quite real apart from like devil finger, which could easily just be gloves masquerading the makeup, right?
Yeah.
Then I have a quick look at the pumpkins, and people can do things with pumpkins, and but the pumpkins' faces don't look real. Like they don't look like something someone would do.
Really?
They look too unlike. Okay, so the one thing that does it is how triangular, how absolutely unequivocally triangular the pumpkin is. The nose.
I guess, but you can
That's
easily do
what
that.
does it. And the inside of it looks a little not like. So there's parts of it looks too dark. There's part of it that looks a little like make it as if it was made out of styrofoam instead of pumpkin.
Well, I mean, that's what you get when you get, your pumpkins
Aye.
at CGI
At
World.
Mid-Journey.
Yeah, you get your pumpkins at Mid-Journey.
The other thing that actually pushed it over the edge to me was the bit on the back left, scenery wise.
Ah, yeah.
It's a little too zoomed in but zoomed out at the same time.
That's fair.
Like,
Well,
not looking glassy. Like, you know what I mean. You don't know what I mean. The like, if you're looking at it through a eye periscopy thing. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean. There's a spyglass.
Yeah, like kind of like reverse spyglass, but also like
Or like a fisheye lens.
Fisheye lens. That's the one I meant.
Well, Mike, let's get the idiots
On the road.
out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk.
Okay.
Skim through some of his shit.
Okay.
Elon Musk wants $1 from all new users.
I've seen that, and I remember that the two countries were New Zealand and the Philippines.
Yes.
It's very weird.
I know
very
it is.
weird. It's a very weird, like, I get $1, like, you pay $1, you get it for life, right? I get that, although it's an annual fee. So I misread it initially. But, like, $1 for a year is fucking nothing, and like
True.
barely beggars bothering about. However, only from two countries. This is clearly just a test.
Oh yes, of
This,
course it is.
this is nothing but testing the water.
Of course it is. But well, you know what? We'll do this one now. Speaking of testing the water, yeah, satellites could fall from the sky. Mainly from
Well,
Elon
yeah, of
Musk.
course they could. Well, yeah, of course they could.
Because most of Elon Musk's Starlink satellites aren't meant to be around for very long. So,
Fantastic.
although normally satellites are built from material that, you know, pretty much burn in the Earth's atmosphere and that's it. Yeah, he made them a bit sturdier, so you've essentially got a metal ball of fire heading to the Earth now and again. Just as you do.
Yeah.
Well, now on Twitter, because no one's saying the other name, you can restrict replies to people who pay Elon. AI chatbots can guess your personal information from what you type. Bit more dystopian.
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yes. Apparently, what you type can also tell you more information about you, not just, you know, your favorite color and things like that. It can apparently tell your sexuality.
I doubt it.
Yeah, well, the AI thinks it has an inbuilt gaydar.
Yeah, it doesn't though.
Wow. But what
I bet
about...
that's something someone woke would say.
Whoa. Well, Mike, obviously, you know how AI art has become more of a thing? I mean, we literally
Yes.
had this
My
thing.
profile picture is literally AI art.
Exactly. Now, obviously, what if an artist made something like that and the art that they referenced, the AI referenced digitally, pretty much copied all of their work and fucked them over?
Well, realistically, you would be able to. Pardon me. You'd be
Are
able
you
to
okay?
sue the. Apparently not. You would be able to probably, in theory, sue the owners of said AI art generator,
Well,
right?
that's the thing, but it's technically hard to do because of the
Well, of
way
course, it's
the
technically hard to do because they've deliberately made it technically hard to
well,
do.
then
But
artists.
someone's got to be responsible for it.
But
So
you
is the
see,
person who generates the art responsible, or is the
that's the thing.
person who is responsible for the program? Because I I generate something that looks similar to the Mona Lisa, right?
Yeah,
Are they going to try and sue me?
I don't think Leonardo da Vinci's alive, so I
But who?
don't think he
But
can sue
someone
you.
will currently own the Mona. Like someone will be in possession of the Mona Lisa, therefore will own the bragging rights, if you like. They will own the intellectual
You
property.
want an
They will
NFT, Mona Lisa?
clearly yes. But you know what? You know what I'm getting at, right?
Yes.
So like, where does the line get drawn, and at what point does the line? Who draws the line, and what
That's the thing.
causes that? Because something's going to happen
The thing
that
is,
will
it will
need
have to
that
be
to be
like a
drawn.
consensus, like nigh on universally, in regards to the internet, like of how this works.
Yeah,
But
because something's gonna have to cause that. Something's gonna trigger it.
the reason I bring it up is because artists are fighting back. Because this new data poisoning tool lets artists fight back against generative AI.
Interesting.
It is called Nightshade. Uh, it causes many of the things in the art to look blurry, green, and look fake.
Huh.
It just completely destroys AI modeling.
But that's also very weird.
It is. It lets artists add invisible pixels to the art before they upload it, so that if it's scraped into an AI training set, it causes absolute chaos.
Hmm.
It's quite
That's
cool that you're essentially
that's
just
very odd.
poisoning an AI.
That's very odd.
It is odd, but I mean, why not? But Mike, you know what? From art to technology,
I
would you
mean,
like a mech?
from technology art to technology, would I
Indeed.
like a mech?
Would you like a mech?
So no,
No, why not?
because that immediately means that either I am a target for someone taking it from me or killing me to take it, or I am using it for the reasons of why you would have a mech.
To drive
Because I
around like a
because I
Chad.
because I immediately thought mech warrior, but
Nah, that's fair.
like if it's just standing up car, then you're basically just a fucking Power Ranger.
Well, how much do you think a company would cost to build you a 15-foot mech?
Probably several billion.
Billion. Okay, well,
Yes, I'm gonna say billion
the world
because it's a
is
fucking mech.
well, the world has changed because they can build you a 15-foot mech for $3 million. Honestly,
That's
it's kind
worrying.
of a bargain.
That's worrying.
For what
Yeah,
it is, it's
definitely. Let
kind
me
of a
let me
bargain.
let me just let me just go sell all my electronics so I can get a mech.
It's just weird that like it's a four-wheeled mech. Um, yeah, it's just it has tank-like movements more graceful than Gundam. Yeah. There's also a vehicle model that's 3.5 tons. It transforms into vehicle mode and can move to up to speeds of 6 miles an hour. I mean, if any country was going to be like, we're building commercial mechs, it has to be the Japanese.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, of course it was the Japanese. But obviously, while Japan is building mechs, over in America, in the company of Ford, they're building a gaming inspired transit trail van. So
Um,
that's the interior, okay?
yeah, no. That's
No
no.
one you don't want a game in the back of a van.
No, no, I do not.
Hey kids, get in my van. I have
No.
Fortnite.
I have Minecraft. No, I don't like that.
It looks like they're going to do like what's that fucking Phantasmophobia?
Phasmophobia, yeah.
Phasmophobia. They've got all their equipment. Have you got your Turtle Beach? Have you got your things ready?
Jesus.
All trail vans come with a turbocharged 3.5 litre V6 engine.
Which it needs for the fucking 7 games consoles.
It's so stupid.
It's just no. It's that we've reached the point where people have more money than sense,
Oh, of course. Now,
and the money to sense curve has broken, and people now don't know what to.
are you okay, Mike?
Yes, I'm a bit cranky apparently.
All I heard was people don't know what to.
Interesting.
And then you
Well,
just died. You disappeared.
well, people just don't know what to.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, Mike, what's the worst game of 2023?
Probably still Gollum.
Still Gollum.
Let the worst game of 2023.
Now, Gollum is a very strong contender. And honestly, you might be right. We'll soon see.
I thought it came out last year. To be fair,
No, it came out this year.
oh then got
You broke up again,
yeah. Then
Mike.
let's go with Gollum.
Gollum. No, it's Kong.
Eh.
Yep. Skull Island: Rise of Kong. Now, this is a look at this.
Who? Uh, interesting.
Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for a boss battle?
It's very fitting that the video buffered.
Yes.
Why is it? What's happening?
What do you mean? This is gameplay, Mike. This is 2023 gameplay. You know, obviously, That was PC. Maybe PlayStation. Haha! There he goes. King Kong. It's your boy. Do you feel the power?
What's happening?
Also, King Kong is meant to be a giant, but the scale in this game is so off. Like, there's trees that are like knee height and look like they would be trees, making him look massive. And then there's trees that look like normal trees that are 10 times the size of him.
Oh,
That's the best picture.
it's literally Tuntington.
Oh my god! Wait, can I sue this company? Because they've just taken Tuntington. My sweet boy.
Ah,
Oh god, hold on. Let's see if I can find him. Uh, the real question is, will this open up? I don't think it will. Alas. I had a picture of Tuntington ready. Now,
oh well.
Bayonetta.
The dessert.
That's a Viennetta.
That's what you said.
I said Bayonetta, the video game.
Oh, the dessert.
Yes, she is quite a treat.
Okay,
However,
gotcha.
the dev has recently left Bayonetta. He has peeled out of Platinum in his Lamborghini after 17 years to start a YouTube channel. He says, I'm out of a job. Please subscribe.
Please like and subscribe. God.
So, yeah, you can
Interesting.
watch him. I don't know what his YouTube channel is. Don't care. Personally, don't care.
Interesting.
Now, do you find some games extremely difficult?
I mean, I generally don't play a lot of them because I found Dark Souls just. It's not my sort of game. I don't do rhythm games. Do you know what? Rhythm games. That's a really good. Yeah, because I don't do rhythm games.
I thought you were saying that Dark Souls is a rhythm game.
No, 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 no. But like, you have to get into rhythms of like the patterns of the
That's fair.
fights, and that like I'm not particularly like good at rhythms. I'm good.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
let's
say,
go
for
with that.
example, Dark Souls. Would you pay for someone to level up your character?
No,
Well,
I would just
I
not play the game.
well, Mike, I know combat sports aren't your thing, but WWE wrestler Randy Orton reportedly forked over $1,000 to get someone to level up his Elden Ring character.
That's quite funny. I mean, you've got
Anything
way
can
too
be
much
pay to
money.
win if you want it bad enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Kijitsu Ken, we have played a great rhythm game. Ethan and me were playing Rhythm Doctor, and there's a rhythm battle royale game on Games Pass that I really want to try, because I am garbage, but you are amazing at rhythm games. But yes, next is Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Now, you sent me an article about Taylor Swift,
I did. I
but
can't
that's not
remember what
this
it
one,
was.
because Taylor Swift fans swarm Connecticut restaurant to see her with Travis Kelce. Apparently, it's just scarecrows instead that look like them. Would you like to see the scarecrows?
Sure.
There you go.
For the love of God.
It looks exactly like her.
Perfect.
I honestly, if I didn't know that this image was of scarecrows, I wouldn't be able to tell.
Perfect.
Almost certainly, it was like someone's mom was just like, "Hey, did you hear about Taylor Swift at this like shop?"
Yeah.
And then the person overheard it and only got the bit without the word "is a scarecrow." But this is what you sent.
Yes. And that is somehow better.
It is far better. It's a lot more. It's a lot more realistic
Not gonna lie,
than
I completely forgot about that.
what that she looks like she's been stung by 1,000 bees.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
I mean,
But
it's good.
it is good. It is
It's
really
actually pretty
good.
good.
Yeah. I can't say it's not. It is pretty good. Do you like the music of Ozzy Osbourne?
Sure.
Do you know any songs by Ozzy Osbourne?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well, do you know what his title is?
The Prince of Darkness?
Exactly. And he may also be the Prince of Pissing Himself because Ozzy Osbourne reveals on-stage toilet habits as he jokes. I was wet anyway.
Lovely.
Yep, he would just piss on stage because he was just like, fuck it. I'm sweating. I'm wet anyway. Fuck it. Don't give a shit.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
That makes probably a lot of sense.
I'll piss myself, Sharon. Garth Brooks is releasing his new album exclusively via Bass Pro Shops.
I don't know who that is.
I believe I want to say it's a country music man.
Is that just because he's got a cowboy hat?
No, it's also because it says here.
Oh, well done. You read some of the thing for once.
I do read the thing. Not well though. But
Yeah.
speaking of reading, I can't afford reading anymore.
Okay, why's that?
Because reading would be fun, and you see, it's getting too expensive to have fun, a survey finds.
I mean, so that reads incredibly dumb. But the thing is it's probably not a million miles away from the truth.
No, it's not. Weirdly enough, it's not. So there is that scale. I mean, it's a pretty famous like threshold. Like after a certain point, money doesn't money brings you happiness up to a certain point.
Yeah.
And I think it's like within the six-figure margin. Because like all your goals have been met, like all your like stuff has been met at that point, and then it's just
You can
do
use
whatever.
money to supplement the other basic needs.
Yes, but
And then the other luxuries and wants, and then suddenly it just doesn't matter.
yeah, but because everything is so expensive now and doesn't function, yeah, just having fun is too expensive for just a generic human being. I mean, one of the weirdest things in America is like when you go, like, honestly, I think I saw like a German skit about this, and it was the same reaction I had when I went there. It's like you go over to America and you go to a shop. Let's say I want to buy this cup, and this cup is $5, and you take it to the till, and they're like, "That's $6.95, please." And you're like, "What?" Like, yeah, well, we added tax, but the sign clearly says $5. The fuck is wrong with you, America?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
it's not
irritates me.
anymore. Yeah.
But yes, speaking of lying in America, a student was excited to move to Florida for college. Then she realized she'd applied for Miami University, Ohio.
Rip.
I love its reality expectation.
Yeah. But she's also there too, apparently.
She's both. She's everywhere. She's the ghost in the machine.
It's probably easily done. There's two
Oh yeah.
Newcastles in England.
Oh yeah, that is very true. Like
You
they just like to. How hard is it to think of names? You know what I mean?
Honestly, not very.
But like they're just like, you know what? They had a great name. Why don't we just use theirs?
Yeah.
Now, it's time for the assholes, Mike.
Lovely.
Planes. What do you not want your pilot to do if he's flying you in a plane?
Be drunk?
That's a good thing, but think about just turning off the engines because an off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot charged with attempted murder after just trying to turn off the engines mid-flight.
Well, if he was off duty, then that means that someone else either let him or I don't know.
Yep, just got to cruising height, tried to turn off the engines. He was then subdued and removed from the cockpit.
Yeah, no shit. 83 accounts of attempted murder.
Well, I mean, yes, surprisingly, Mike, they were all on the same flight. It wasn't just multiple
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Now, if you went away on holiday, would you be quite happy to come home?
Maybe, depending on how long you were away for and where you are, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'd say yeah, I'd be happy to come home as long as it didn't look like this.
Storm.
No, the people accidentally demolished it, and they said, "Well, whoops, fuck you."
Jesus.
Yep. Company went, "Oh, this isn't yours." Oh, my bad. We thought you said demolish this house. It was really one state over.
What?
Oh, it's great, isn't it? People are stupid.
People really are.
Now, people are stupid, Mike. Have you ever tried to be a mannequin?
Actually, yes.
And would people have believed you were a mannequin?
No chance.
Right, now, I'm going to show you an image, and you're going to tell me which of them is a mannequin, okay?
Okay, and one of them is and one of them is not.
Well, I'll tell you right now, two of them are mannequins.
Okay, I have a sneaky feeling I know which one's which.
Okay, go.
I mean, the one with the black box around his eyes attempting to obscure his identity is the one who is the person.
Oh, you are so close, Mike. That's a mannequin. No, imagine. Man accused of pretending to be a mannequin to steal from a jewelry shop in Poland. Hello, it is I. Just little mannequin man.
That's really funny. That's really funny. Bless him.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for my skin. God, if only I was made of
Wrangler
plastic.
Barbie style clothes.
Yeah, well, can you not see Barbie wearing that?
No, the other set of clothes both have Barbie on them. His lass does not.
Oh, that's what sold it, isn't it? That's what they were just like, wait, you don't have Barbie on you. He's like, it's under me shirt. Wait, mannequins don't speak. Fuck. Now more stupid American stuff, Mike.
Lovely.
They like their guns. Now,
What do they do with them?
well, how would you stop a shooter?
Well, the obvious answer is by shooting them.
No. With your martial arts training.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, well, why do you think there's shootings?
Because people... I don't think that's a question we want to ask on Weird News.
Evolution.
Let's move on.
Yes. St. Louis cancels youth football team session after parent allegedly shot the
God, I
coach.
said let's move on.
Look, there's a lot, Mike.
I swear
Okay,
to God,
fine.
if this isn't...
Canada's chief accessibility officer furious after Air Canada forgets her wheelchair.
Okay.
So she is in charge of dealing with like rights of people with disabilities and like making sure like certain like establishments have like access to, you know, disability areas, and they just forgot her wheelchair on
That's not good.
on a flight, and they were kind of just going to like put it to a side and say, well, sorry, sucks to be you. And they called their boss and they were just like, yeah, she's the person in charge of this, fix this shit.
Yeah. God.
I mean, it is good that like a person who is disabled is the chief enforcer of this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like they have that experience, so it's I'm very glad that like she's the one in charge. Now, what is the difference between a skateboard and a fish?
Oh, you can't really ride a fish.
But can you chop it with a machete?
Probably.
Well, you see, man used a machete on a skateboarder he thought was a fish.
Wait, no, 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 no. You said a skateboard, not a skateboarder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Mike, what's the difference between a skateboarder and a fish?
Well, one of them is a fish, and the other one is not a fish.
Oh, well, I thought maybe just the skateboard might be the
other
reason.
one,
No.
the other one flaps about in water, and the other one is a fish. One of them flaps about on Earth,
I love when people come up
and
with
the other is a
really-
fish.
love it when people come up with like really stupid fucking reasons as to just why they did shit. It's a fish. What? The fuck are you talking about? Honestly. Now, if you had to pay a debt to someone, but you really hated them, how would you pay the money to them?
Say that again.
If you had a debt to someone and had to pay them money,
Yeah.
but hated the individual you were paying, how
Yeah.
would you pay them?
Well, I would just pay them so I could be done with it. Unlike what this person probably did and paid it in pennies.
Yes, in 3 tons worth of coins.
Yes. See, that's funny, and I rate it, but I would just be done with it.
Honestly, I'd be very tempted to just melt them down and turn them into something.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. Probably the metal inside them is worth more than what you're doing. Now, how do you break into a car dealership? If
Not
all
by
the
ramming a
doors
car
and
into
windows
it.
are locked.
Not by ramming a car into it.
Yes. Or like, let's say you can't get in from any of the sides of the building.
Well, you're probably going to airlift yourself in.
Airlift, well, and rappel. Because
Fair.
thieves rappel through a roof of local car dealership and steal 9 cars.
Fair play.
I love
Honestly,
the-
just fair play.
I love the person just like, right
There
there,
it is.
that's the
That's where
hole.
they got through. That's where they got through.
Could have been anywhere. Just because they clearly needed to, show the camera exactly where. Have you ever heard of the phrase in New York that there are alligators in the sewers?
No.
Really? You've never heard that?
Well, I've never been to New York.
No, but have you ever heard any phrase of saying that alligators live in the sewers?
No.
Really? Okay, so the idea is that it was like an urban legend, and it's a relatively decent sized urban legend, but like the idea is that a child flushed a pet alligator down the toilet one day, and it grew up big and scary, and now it lived in the sewers, and then eventually came and got him. That's the weird urban legend. But it kind of proliferated that they were just like, yeah, there's alligators in the sewers. There isn't, but because of the myth, New York has unveiled a statue commemorating alligator sewer myth.
That's quite cool.
It is quite cool.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like it. They should have just put it on a coin.
Yeah, they could have.
I mean, the statue's quite cool. British cat. British cat.
Loud cat.
Loud cat. Very loud cat. Breaks the decibel per record at 54.59 decibels.
What's the record for?
The loudest purr.
That's...
The cat purring.
Do you know what? There is literally a world record for everything.
I mean, yeah, there are. However, like, some of the records are, like, dangerous, so they're not, like, acknowledged by the Guinness World Records, and, like,
Deliberately not encourage people to try and break them.
Like, also because they did have some in the earlier editions, they've, like, kind of taken some back to be like, yeah, let's not encourage this. So yeah, they've got that now.
Like, highest height to fall from without a parachute.
Yes! Most times legs broken.
Yeah.
In one sitting. Oh, God. Now, that's one cat. And that's a pretty cool cat. But I think we need to save more cats. We should save 1,000 cats. Because you see, 1,000 cats rescued in China from being sold and slaughtered as pork and mutton.
Lovely.
But they've been saved, Mike.
Woo!
You know what hasn't been saved, though?
Is it the game?
Your mail.
Probably.
Because determined snails are
What?
eating villagers' mails.
Okay, now that's impressive. We need to know more.
Yeah, you see, there were nibble marks left on the thing. This is Royal Mail, a postbox in Devon.
They
Dear
are very
customer,
determined and return.
yes. Dear customer, we want to inform you that the snails seem to enjoy making their home in this postbox and eating the glue that holds the envelope shape. We remove the snails daily, but they are determined to return.
That's really funny.
So yeah, they have to put a sign up because their mail is getting eaten by snails.
That's really good.
Oh god. Now, what? You know, I'm gonna skip that article. I'm gonna skip an article, Mike.
Okay.
And we're going straight to Amazon.
Fantastic. The
Now-
rainforest?
Pardon?
The rainforest?
No, the piss drinking company. Because you see, Amazon lets its drivers' urine be sold as an energy drink.
What?
Yep. So this was a documentary to show that Amazon just don't vet any of their products. It's a UK documentary. And they managed to get their energy drink release on the Amazon marketplace. And it is literally just reused bottles found at the side of the road and piss from drivers.
What's the absolute fuck?
Yeah, because Amazon don't vet their stuff. So they wanted to show that they just don't. And they made this drink.
What the fuck?
Even
You know
attained
what?
#1 bestseller status in the bitter lemon category.
What the fuck? It's so stupid. Can I have puppy?
What, you want puppy now?
Yeah.
Fine, there you go. What does he see? He's judging humanity.
He's definitely judging. I mean, I would judge humanity after what we've seen.
He judges humanity. Why do you piss? I can piss outside, but why can you not? Poor humans.
Can you not?
Now, have you ever heard of the phrase, this beer tastes like piss?
Yes. Foster's. Carling. Carlsberg.
What about Tsing Tao?
I actually read this morning.
Yep, Tsing Tao beer orders probe after video shows man urinating into a tank.
I have an update for this.
Do
They
tell.
arrested him.
There he is.
They arrested them.
No shit, he was pissing in beer.
Yes, exactly.
Like, he's essentially created a fucking... I guess what it is it's a oh, what's the phrase? It's like a bioweapon, even though it wouldn't be like greatly dangerous, but it's technically biological.
It's chemical waste.
Yeah, the chemical waste. That's it. Yes.
Biological waste.
Yeah. But weirdly enough, that's not the only story about beer.
About pissing or about beer?
About beer and kind of about pissing, because Amon Raf is collaborating with a beer company using her yeast. Did you want to move on?
Yes.
Okay, world's hottest pepper. Pepper X. Now, do you know what the original hottest pepper was before this thing?
Now that's interesting.
Mike?
Yeah.
Do you know what the hottest pepper was before this one?
No.
The Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, okay.
And it was made by the same person who made this. Yes, Pepper X, formerly known as Pepper Twitter. Now,
The pepper
this
formerly
guy,
known as
Ed Curie, eating the pepper, he's described it as eating the pepper as euphoric, right? I've seen a video of someone eat this pepper. He was fine. He says it's an obsession to create the hottest pepper. He says he focuses first on heat and then on taste.
Okay.
This is 3 times hotter than the hottest pepper ever created.
How?
He makes these peppers. He made the Carolina Reaper
Okay, how?
by breeding peppers.
Until he just got one that was so hot.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 million Scovilles.
That's very worrying.
When I ate a whole one, you get the flavour right away. But immediately, the heat hits. And that heat, for me, was unbearable. It was like an out-of-body experience. It was kind of euphoric, because I was getting an endorphin rush.
God.
Someone handed me a milkshake to ease the pain, but that only increased the heat. I started to get cramps. You know, your body publicizes Percival's capsaicin as a poison. Yeah, like, this guy's just insane. Like, he literally wants to make the hottest pepper and make people just be like, yeah, sure, take it. Well, the last 2 things, Mike. Housing.
Okay.
He has a lovely house.
Okay.
Do you want that house?
No.
You know, Mike, how about we read the let's read the overview, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, great opportunity for large.
Inactive meth lab.
Yes. Well, you look, Mike. An inactive meth lab and meth smoke contamination, remediation process and subsequent costs will fall on the buyer. But you know, yeah, it may have an inactive meth lab in the building, but look, you can't talk about that price. It's a 6-bedroom house, Mike.
God.
So is that a no?
It's a no.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's not the only
Why
thing.
is there another one?
That because weird news is weird. Oh, look at that! Look at that, very retro.
I'm worried because what happened there?
What's wrong?
What happened there?
Well, I mean, look. Luxury meets history with an incredible find. 18th century church, house of worship. Now it's a modern home. It includes an ancient cemetery. Lots of farmland. Oh, by the way, the dead come with you.
Yeah, lots of farmland because it's so fucking fertile because of the corpses.
Look, Mike. It's. I mean, this has been on the market for at least a year, so you can.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
You could probably get them to come down a bit on the price.
No fucking shit.
Like, technically, you own the cemetery? But what do you do with a cemetery?
Well, what do you do with the cemetery?
And, like, you can't exactly uproot it and make a pool.
No, but you know what you can do?
Leave it alone.
Private burial company.
Oh, yes. Build a bigger hole. Now, I thought, to end weird news, before we call it and raid into Fuzzy's stream, if she's still streaming.
Which she is.
The weird news homes.
Okay, now here we go.
These you can buy. Do you want the storybook card?
I mean, let's have a look at them.
Well, this is all just the storybook card. What do you think?
I mean, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah. So, it is 285,000. The next thing is this. That looks like it's fallen from a giant mech.
It looks like something you've built out of Empyrean.
Yes. This is Empyrean Galactic Survival.
Yep.
Even the art inside is shaped like that. What is
Pretty
that
chunky.
fucking chair?
That's not a chair. That is. It looks like E.T.'s head, but with barnacles.
Treasure Island home in the West Midlands. Now, looks interesting. Maybe I should show you the interior.
Yep. Okay, that's quite cool.
You can be in Treasure Island.
I mean, honestly, that's okay. That's weird as fuck.
It is
but everything
weird.
else is pretty cool.
What about the bubble
Get rid
house?
of those weird fuckers by the bed, and that's pretty cool.
Yes, the weird fucking. Where would you put those?
In the bin.
In the bit. Someone worked hard to craft those, Mike.
Yeah, well, put them in a museum then. Don't put them
I'd
at
put
the
them
foot
in-
of my fucking bed.
what I'd do is I'd put them in the garage till Halloween, then I'd bring them out.
Then wheel them out and paste them to the wall.
Yes. We've got the bubble house.
Very weird, but probably quite cool inside.
I love the doors. Have you not seen the spherical doors?
Yeah. Looks a little Starfieldy, honestly.
It does. It really does.
Which
Sun
was
Valley-
definitely a game of all time.
It was. It was a very fun game. Like, they did well. Like, Sun Valley Starship?
Let's have a look. Side note, while I didn't massively enjoy Starfield.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was fun. I mean, it was glitchy as shit, and like I knew what I was getting into. It's a Bethesda game. Everything is glitchy as shit. Like, I knew I was in for a complete shit show, and I knew that like I could just apply as many console commands as I wanted to. So I had a great time with it. This looks like a rich person afforded a private suite in a gulag.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
The walls are very the walls are very Imperial Starship.
Yes, and the ceiling is
Sewer.
fucking like metal paneling.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. Okay, land yacht. I kind of hate it. It's just the interior of a boat.
It's a little cramped.
This one much better. Darth Vader house.
Darth Vader house.
I mean, it does look Darth Vader-y.
Yeah.
Not the interior, but like the exterior.
The outside, yes.
Stair home.
Oh, that's funky.
Yeah, just lots of stairs.
It's not particularly pretty inside.
No, it's not. It looks like student accommodation inside.
A little.
Time capsule mansion.
Now that looks cool.
That does look cool. Okay, very, very
And it also
retro.
looks pretty good inside.
Okay, pretty retro. Yeah, I'm down for that. Marasala house. It looks like a computer glitch version of what they think the 50s is like.
Looks pretty good though.
It's interesting. But yeah, that was it. That is the end of weird news today. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I think so.
Now, are you sure you had a good time?
I think so.
Now, let's see. How do I do the raid function again? How do I do the raidings and the functionings?
Is it not as simple as /raid?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know how to do it. Hold on. I'll just do all the things. Fuzzy.
Exactly, it worked.
It worked perfectly fine.
Bless you.
Now you're playing with power, motherfucker. But yes, are we streaming any more today? There, this week.
I am I don't believe so because I don't have any more days off.
Right, well, we'll have to sort out next week's thing.
Yep.
Yes, ba. And I guess we'll just raid over. I'm trying to get it to do it now.
Watching that ticker go over.
I know, apparently the raid is in 81 seconds.
Can you not just press do it now?
How do I do that?
There should be a thing that just says do now.
That's what I thought, but I can't find it. Mike, how do I stream?
I don't know.
What is streaming? Why can't Hannes and Lorne show me how streaming? Well, Mike, we're gonna sit here. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna wait. And we're in.
And it's done.
Bye!